Lights out!
What's the matter, Fish? Miss your mom?
I said lights out!
I'm Wesker, Arnold Wesker.
Hey, Wesker, Arnold Wesker. My name's Woody. This here's Donnegan. He ain't too happy about sharing his cell. Nothing personal, Arnold. I just haven't had a cellmate in a while. You haven't? What am I, Donnegan? Chop Sycamore?
Nice to meet you two.
Arnie boy here could be worse, Donnegan. I mean, he doesn't smell great, but we can fix that.
I like Woody.
Of course you do. You're no dummy.
Donnegan, where did Woody come from?
Long time ago, there was an old tree near Death Row for hanging folks. One day it got struck by lightning. I managed to save some of the wood from the incinerator and put together Woody here.
I don't remember where I came from. I remember pieces, an albatross.
Right. I'm gonna get some shut-eye.
Let him talk. Huh?
I can swear this thing's possessed sometimes. Let's hit the sack, huh?
So, what was it you wanted to talk about?
Oh, well, I'm not trying to make any trouble for anyone.
It's all right, Arnold. I'm not one of the guards, okay? I'm here to help.
I'm sorry. It's just that Dr. Crane's treatments seem to be giving me some side effects.
Dr. Crane's been treating you? I'm not seeing anything in the file about that.
Oh, well, he's testing his new formula on me, and...
He's doing what?
I'm sorry.
No, Arnold. It's not your fault. Please, go on.
Well, it's mainly headaches and nightmares. From the start. Oh, and I forget things. Sometimes.
And what did that pompous... What did Dr. Crane say was the purpose of his tests?
To help me bring my shadow to the surface so I can confront my, violent impulses.
Look, Arnold, I don't know what he's up to, but if you want to face your shadow, there are safer ways than being a guinea pig for some untested chemical cocktail. The important thing is trying not to repress those darker thoughts.
But I don't like those thoughts.
And that's okay. Acknowledging them doesn't mean acting on them. Some people benefit from externalizing those aspects by projecting them onto an imaginary person they can talk to. It's a way to explore those things safely by having a conversation with yourself. Do you think you could do that?
Well, my cellmate Donnegan, he has a puppet named Woody. That's fun to talk to sometimes.
There you go. Just imagine Woody has all those darker parts of your personality. Talk to him. Make friends with him. I promise that'll help you more than whatever Crane is dosing you with.
That's a really great idea, Dr. Quinzel. I'll ask Donnegan if I can borrow him. Maybe he won't get all worked out. If I tell him it's for therapy.
Gotta escape. Cell's too small. Donnegan, are you
Making Woody talk?
Gotta escape. Cell's too small. Need help. Need a friend. Need a friend.
Can I be your friend, Woody? Dr. Quinzel says I could use a friend.
Woody? Where the hell is Woody? Wesker. Damn it, I saw that look in his eyes when we went to bed. I knew I couldn't trust him not to steal Woody from under my nose. Guess creeps like him only ever learn one way. The hard way. I worked too long on Woody to let that basket case Arnold Wesker take him. Once he gets back here, we're gonna have a little chat.
Come on, new friend. Let's join the others.
I've asked you not to do it.
Everyone! I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat. What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Crane.
I am here to supervise this clown
My parents
car.
would fight all the time. They'd rage at each other and at me. I called it prize fighting because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. Your shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donnegan's?
This is Woody. We're best friends.
Friends! We just met 4 eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this.
Keep your mitts off me!
Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm.
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one of them.
Thanks, Joe.
Don't you ever take Woody out of this cell again, Wesker. You hear me?
What Dr. Quinzel said. We have a connection, Donnegan. He spoke to me last night.
No, he didn't. He's a ventriloquist dummy, you moron! He talks when I make him talk! I don't know what kind of drugs Dr. Crane's giving you, but you either need a whole lot less or a hell of a lot more. Woody is not your toy, Arnold. You don't bring him to group therapy like it's show and tell. I made him. He's mine. Don't touch him!
He spoke to me last night while you were asleep. It wasn't the first time.
Woody doesn't just speak on his own, you idiot! I get it. Sometimes he seems like he's alive. But it's your imagination! Now, you lay your hands on him one more time, and you're gonna regret it. You can't just take Woody from me and get away with it, Wesker. This cell ain't big enough for the two of us.
3 of us.
Right, the 3 of us. Hey, wait a minute.
Shut up, Donnegan. I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth. Arnie boy here may not look like much, but he's pliable, dependable, and he can give me what I want. What do you want? Freedom! And I want a partner in crime who's willing to fight for it. Poor Donnegan. It was an accident. Like the last time. Oh, jeez, Arnie, there's no time for waterworks. We gotta clean this up.
Donnegan acting out of character last night, Arnold? Did he mention anything about feeling in distress?
No. Nothing.
We're getting nowhere here. We should talk to Dr. Crane. He treats this crank.
Good idea. Almost done here, Arnold. Just a few more questions. Now, Arnold, did Donnegan threaten you? Or...
Fellas, ain't it obvious? The monk couldn't bear this mortal coil and shuffled out of here. Life goes on.
Woody, stop interrupting.
Woody, you're talking to the dummy again.
Quinzel wants her patients to process what they're going through. For that, they need time alone, and something better than solitary.
Hey, Batman, I'll finish the job for Tiger and kill you myself. Oh, I don't think you'll like that.
Get away from that, you foul-mouthed finger puppet.
Crane's gone. Where'd he go with my patient? I never should have let Crane's cronies drag me out of here.
You and Crane had an argument. What happened?
What happened was I walked in on Crane torturing one of my patients.
Fingerprints on the chair belonged to Arnold Wesker, the inmate with the ventriloquist dummy. I saw him at group therapy. Crane's prints on the floor suggest he dropped something. Crane was preparing a drug before Quinzel put a stop to it, prompting Crane to reach for his gun. What medication was Crane about to give Wesker? I thought I recognized the smell. The hole in this rug came from acrolein, a highly toxic chemical. Crane wouldn't have used acrolein by itself. He must have mixed this with another chemical to administer the drug. A chemical trace will reveal if there's acrolein anywhere else in the room. Project Umbra. These files have a unique encryption signature. Whatever Crane was working on was top secret. The files contain months of research on an experimental formula. Crane was using Wesker as a test subject. Alfred, sending you information on something called Project Umbra. Crane's been experimenting on inmates.
Receiving, sir.
Umbra records updated. Access granted, you handsome devil.
Ew. Holy Toledo! This way, Bats! I knew he had a secret lab! Hey! Crane! Hey! Over here, sicko psycho! That's right. No more Miss Professional. Unless you mean the part where I professionally kick your ass. Ah! It's him! You see that, Bats? It's him! He's the Rat King. I knew it. We gotta get Wesker out of there before he kills him. That's right. I know what you are.
Locked. I'll go around.
Where's Crane?
Where's Woody? Where's Woody gone to? What are you doing here, Batman?
Dr. Crane was hurting you. Where did he go?
He went through that door. But he wasn't hurting me. He was helping me.
Stay here. I'll find him.
Whatever happens, we got us closer than pages stuck in a book, closer than ripples. Something out down the avenue. Wherever you find me, you'll find Woody. Just look. Dum, 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 dum. Da-dum, 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 pa-dum, pa-dum.
Please, have a seat, Arnold. Do you know why you're here today?
No. No, sir.
The public defender requested a psychological evaluation to determine if you're competent to stand trial.
Oh!
Do you understand what you're being accused of?
I killed a guy.
That's correct.
But it wasn't my fault. He walked into my knife.
27 times.
He was very determined.
Clearly, there's a part of you that craves violence. You keep it hidden. In psychology, we call this the shadow. And yours seems to be very dark indeed.
Like this bunny, you mean? I can also do a dog.
Put your hands down, Arnold. It's just a metaphor. Now, a favorable evaluation might be in the cards if you can do a little something for me. I'm recruiting volunteers to assist with the new treatment I'm testing. A compound that draws the shadow out, brings it to the surface so it can be confronted.
Yes. Of course, Doctor. Anything you say.
Very good, Arnold. I'll have the guards escort you to my lab this evening.
Alfred, any update on Quinzel and Wesker?
I'm monitoring TYGER's radio chatter, sir. She transported Mr. Wesker and his mahogany ward to the infirmary. I expect she'll be cleaning out her desk next.
Her final act was to protect a patient. She deserved better.
Now's our chance. The cell is open! Give me that gun, Arnie boy!
Arnold Wesker, stop right there!
Well, finally some action! Now let's famos, Arnold. There's gotta be a boat out of this hellhole. Gotham City, here we come.